Hey Connect, how you doing? It's John, and behind me you can see my super duper messy office. Um, I'm one of those people. I'm a messy office person, but I love you, and I hope you can love me anyway. Uh, this week is a week where we're really focused on one thing: baptisms. Our onstage baptisms aren't this weekend, but they're the following week, and so we're encouraging people to sign up this week. So a lot of our announcements are going to be about that. There's also other things to get connected to our marriage program, FPU. Peel the Onion is full and closed, so there's not those opportunities anymore. But everything else that we do is wide open, and people can get involved in City Youth, which launches this next week. And of course, there's always Kid City that we're doing. But again, our big push is going to be for baptisms. We're going to be signing folks up on the plaza to be able to do that, but they could sign up on the website from their phones or from home or with us on the iPads that we have on the plaza. Uh, in thinking about everything that's been going on at the church, and you may have heard the announcement that Clayton is our campus pastor at the West Campus now, which is really exciting. But he will be back this week to teach. So he's teaching this week on Salt and Light, and it'll be a good time to say farewell. So please do be there for that. I've been reading through Matthew. We've been doing a little bit of a God time plan if you've seen it on Facebook. And I've been reading through Matthew doing that. And a day or two ago, I read Matthew 4. And Matthew 4 is a great, it's kind of deep and it's rich, but it's where Jesus goes out to the wilderness and is tempted by the devil. And so he's out there for 40 days and for 40 nights, and he's tempted in a couple of different ways. But one of the things I wanted to encourage you with is that a lot of times we think of this as a really difficult season of Jesus' life, and he was in a place of weakness. But I think we need to look at it differently. He was fasting to be closer to God, and so in this moment, he was never stronger. He was never stronger to resist the temptation that the devil was putting in front of him. He wasn't vulnerable and weak. He was actually very strong because he was closest to God. And so what's crazy is that right after this is when he pulls his disciples aside and delivers the Sermon on the Mount, which is what we've been doing this Thrive series teaching through. And so I want to remind you that although it seems like when we're praying, when we're fasting, right, when we're in the desert, quote unquote, might be a place of weakness, but if we're drawing nearer to God, it means we're never stronger. And so the problems may seem like they can overcome us, that they're bigger than what we're doing, but I want to let you know, you're stronger when you're relying on God, even though it can seem like you might be in a weaker place. And so when we're praying more, even if you fast, if you're one of those people, when we're reading scripture, that is when we are strongest to deal with what life gives us, right? What life throws at us. And so no matter what life is throwing at you right now, I want to encourage you. You can get to a place of strength. Go out to a desert. Not literally necessarily, but if you're a nature person, that could be good. But go out with God. Be alone with God. And some of those temptations will fall away and you'll be able to resist. Well, I love you guys, and I'll see you this week.